I have to admit, I've been watching the Olympics, obviously all week, but especially today, because the women's breaking started today. And then they've got I don't think it's called synchronized swimming anymore, but whatever. So I was waiting for the US's score on that, and it took forever. They were doing some technical review, but we're not here for that. We're not here for that. So let me do this because I gotta do it. Let's play some music and we're gonna get started. Good afternoon. It is Gwendolyn G.R. Houston Jack. You are tuning into Guuuuurl Listen, and this is streaming live to YouTube and LinkedIn. And if you're on LinkedIn, and I love LinkedIn, I do because I get all my messages. YouTube has a really great experience. I'm just saying. So you could come on over to YouTube. And if you are here on YouTube and you're watching this either live or in the near future in a replay, would love you to like, share, and subscribe. And leave us your thoughts because today's topic is really interesting. It is really interesting. And I've been thinking about it because you know how some of us watch human behavior, as if I'm not human, but we watch human behavior. And it got me to thinking. So first things first, before I go too far, it is TGIFF. That G is Fire Fridays. Why? Because I'm on the airwaves. We're taking over, people. We're starting here with this live edition of Guuuuurl Listen. And then we're going to move over to Indie Soup Media, where we'll be watching season 1 of Guuuuurl Listen. And also a new episode of Ladies Listen Up. And yes, look at that. Look at that. Mm-hmm. Don't you love it? Oh, yes. Another item from the Veiled Vault, where we have some really beautiful and cute merchandise where you can support your one of your favorite podcasts and one of your favorite TV shows, like indie TV shows, you know what I'm saying? Even have my notebook right here. Yes, give yourself the space and grace to grow and learn. Because we need reminders. We all need reminders. Now, first things first, my mama is here. And I appreciate my mama being here early because when you stay ready, you ain't got to worry about getting ready. So mama is in the building and we had a great back and forth conversation this afternoon, getting ourselves ready. But let me jump into today's topic because I got some thoughts on this. And today's topic is to stop lurking and start liking again. Yeah, okay. This is about social media, clearly. Because I don't know about you guys, but I do believe some people, I'm trying to understand the behavior, but it feels as if people are lurking in the shadows now when it comes to social media versus, as I used to call it back in the day, I don't know what I call it now. Social networking, really interacting with each other. And shout out to the friend. Okay, first of all, I called Gary cousin this afternoon. And he darn near freaked out. Brother, we're all cousins. Now, I know you know when you had some people who were really close to your mama or your daddy, whatever, right? Their kids, they were your cousins. That's just, like my mother, one of her best friends, I think, in fact, all of her best friends were aunt something, right? We just called them aunties, and then their kids became our cousins. That's how we roll here. Just in case you didn't know, we're all cousins. We're all cousins. He said, I did not freak out. I needed clarification. We're all cousins. It's just how it works. Because I think about when my mother's best friends, Aunt Irma. Well, Aunt Irma wasn't really our aunt. We just called her Aunt Irma. That's how you know. And then whatever their kids were is, they were your cousins. That's how close we are. So Justin didn't know, you are now family, sir. Welcome to the cookout. But I had a conversation with someone about 2 years ago, and they mentioned they were discussing like photos that I could possibly use for like some social media posts, whatever. And the young lady mentioned a picture that I didn't recall sharing with her. I was like, okay. And people will often say stuff. You're like, wait, I don't remember telling you about that. So where'd you get that from? I don't recall her being someone who followed me or was engaged on any of my social media platforms. So I thought, wow, people just out here like looking at people, which is true. People are just out there looking at people. I do believe in these last, oh my God, how long has it been? 20 Has it been 20 some years? Just out. I'll do the math later. But it's been a while since we have had social media in our lives. It's been a hot minute. And so our behaviors have changed. So I got a PSA. I gotta make a note real quick. I have a public service announcement about social media, just real quick, because there are some things that we need to all agree to, or I should say, no, we should understand that just because we are cousins, we are family, does not mean that I am going to automatically like whatever it is that you're creating. Now, I know on Facebook, everybody feel like we gotta include all of our family members, right? Because a lot of us have like the family page where everybody puts the announcements about the reunion and so-and-so's birthday and so-and-so passed away, so on and so forth. I get that. We can still be on the family page and not be connected, because when we're connected, all your foolishness is now in my timeline. And I love my family, but there are some people, I don't want them in my timeline. Like I don't want them in my timeline. So the PSA, hey, shout out to my other cousin, Danny. Danny's my cousin too. We sisters, definitely in spirit. But when people put out content, there is this idea, this unspoken idea that your family, your friends should like and share everything you do. Yeah, that's not going to happen. You want to know why? Because sometimes what you're putting out is foolishness. It's garbage. And I know that sounds awful, but it is. Okay? Sometimes, and trust me, it works on my side too, because some of my family members, some of my friends don't like none of my stuff. Trust me, it goes all the way around. The message has to align, right? It has to align. Now, people say, well, just liking something isn't bad. I mean, you could do that. Well, yes and no. If the message that they're liking does not align with their values, why would they like it? Hello? I'm sorry. I'm tripping. Hold up. Gwendolyn, you ain't did your shot out. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Now, I always like to spotlight whatever I'm drinking tonight. This is out of Grapevine. Actually, they're out of Mesquite, but they have a spot in Grapevine, Texas. It is the Bingham Family Vineyards. This is called Summer Nights, and it is a delicious rosé. Oh my goodness. Ooh. Y'all, let me just say that I'm creating something to talk about Bingham Family Vineyards. Let me just say that, because it is that good. It is that good. And Danny agrees with me. I think that's on the Facebook idea that just because we family and everything, I ain't got to like all your stuff. Like, no. We don't have to be connected. I know we're kin. I got it. But the values have to align. So if what you're putting out does not align with my values, why would I possibly like it? Why would I reshare it? Why would I engage with it? That's a no. That is a no there. So no. Your family members, your friends don't owe you that. I have a lot of things going on creatively, And the people who truly show up and support it are not my family members and friends, and that's okay. Here's point number 2. A lot of us have an on-demand mentality now. And I know you're like, what? Think about it. When I was growing up, and I know some of y'all know this, we didn't have TiVo, we didn't have the DVR, we had a VCR. And if you got it right, you can record the award show and watch it after leaving like Sunday Bible study or whatever, right? Because, if you got it right. And that's if somebody didn't come back and record over your show. So when we missed stuff, we just missed stuff. It was like, well, I guess I'm not going to watch it because I wasn't at home, right? Fast forward to now, where you have an entire season of a show dropped in one day that you can binge watch it in a weekend, or that when you want to watch something, you can just tune into it. That changes things. Now, I do a live show. And when I have people who are doing live shows and I really want to be part of the audience and ask questions of the person being interviewed or show support, if I'm available, I show up live. Because everybody's not available. Like, let's keep that in mind too. Everybody and their mama, except for my mama, she ain't got one yet. They have like a video podcast or some sort of podcast or some sort of show right now. Technology is very free for us right now at the moment. And so we are taking advantage of that. And that's a lot of people doing a lot of things. My Thursdays are so packed right now. It is awful. It's awful. So I cannot be in 5,000 places. Now I will go ahead and share this. Tuesday nights belongs to my friend Gary and his brother Carrie. However, while I'm in their spot, I got another machine running another show because I'm trying to be in both places at once, and I am in both places at once. So it's really hard to be everywhere for everybody. So we have on demand. So if you're not live, it's a very good chance your family members, your friends may tune in later when they're free because it's recorded. Okay, now that we said that, let's get into some things because I got some ideas as to why people are now just lurking and no longer liking. And I would love to know your thoughts on this. If you are, I'm going to say fairly active on social media, I would love to know, do you take the time to comment and like on somebody's post? Do you reshare it? And why? I would love to know the why because I'm that kid. Oh, by the way, please, if you're in the crowd, you can go ahead and like this video too. You can go ahead and like this video. But here's my first reason. And I thought, I think some of it is jealousy. I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna go ahead and say some people out here don't like seeing other people shine, which is awful because there is more than enough pie out here for all of us to shine. More than enough. And I get this feeling that people feel as if I tell this person that I really enjoyed their content, I really liked their video, I really enjoyed their video podcast, whatever it is, that somehow may take away from me getting mine. I am telling you that is not true. It's not true. Now, I will say this, and I don't mind saying it. Yeah, I do share some of my family moments because most of my channel is about me and my family, right? Like taking time for your grandkids, stuff like that. The deceased grandmothers, my father, and other loved ones. I don't know what person out there wants to hate on me and my family. But there is somebody out there who is always like giving my grandbabies a down thumb. Okay. These are grandbabies now. Now, grandparents feel some kind of way about their grandbabies. But I'm like, you know what? Whatever. Maybe you don't have grandkids and you don't like your grandkids. I don't know. And I'm not saying that's jealousy, but it is kind of funny. Like, who doesn't love kids and cats and dogs? Like, everybody loves those things. Like, hello. But I do believe that there are some people who feel as if liking someone else's content or giving them a kudos will impede on their shine. It does not. And I believe that's the scarcity mindset working at play there. That's gotta be, because there's more than enough pie out here for all of us, that we are all uniquely made. We all have our own gifts. There's only one you. So yeah, it's going to be all right. It's going to be perfectly fine if you say, I really like so-and-so's video, and reshare it and comment on it and like it. It's okay. It's okay. Now, I will say this, and I'm going to talk about LinkedIn real quick because they're killing me. LinkedIn, as much as I love it, and it used to be my place of joy, it's gotten kind of funny for me. So I'm not I'm not as social. First of all, I'm not as social, period. I'm gonna just go there. But LinkedIn used to be my place of joy. And right now, LinkedIn comes across so, let me tell you about it. The LinkedIn transactions, the interactions comes across very transactional. Yeah. It feels as if people, they don't even try to truly network or get to know you. Their first thing is, what do you do? And here's what I do. And maybe you can be my customer. Bruh, I don't want to be your goddamn customer. Oh, mom, I'm sorry. I don't want to be your customer. Okay. Like, it's networking. Networking is about each of us helping each other. How can I help you? That's the question. It's not about, hey, I have this product. You want to buy it? No, I don't want to buy it. And you sending me these whack invitations just to sell me some stuff, then you would be better off. You would be a better salesperson if you said, hi, my name is Jimmy. I want to sell you something. Just say that. But all right, let me not get on that soapbox. Let me come back. Grandparents unite. Yes, David. You know, I know you can't ever tell who doesn't like a video of you and your grandbaby. But trust, if I ever find that person, oh Lord, I'm going to jail, because my grandbabies are really, really cute. And yes, Tuesday is on my calendar. I kid you not. I have a few people who are on my calendar that I want to be available in their show. Unless, of course, I got to go to a doctor or something like that, like jury duty. But other than that, it is on my calendar as a reoccurring event, because I want to be there. Yes, and Tuesdays is that. And shout out to Dr. Tachi. Dr. Tachi's in the building. Shout out to you. So I get this feeling that, you know, people have this idea that if I like this person's content, something's going to go astray. No, it's not. So here's number 2. We've had social media for a couple of years now, and I gotta believe that maybe we're just burned out. Maybe we're just burned out. Now, I have never been the person who just goes around aimlessly scrolling. As a matter of fact, you can check my digital footprint on my phone because I track it. Gwendolyn is hardly ever on social media. I just look like I'm social. Like I said, I am a Virgo. I am an introvert with extrovert tendencies, but being on a computer or on a phone or a tablet, aimlessly scrolling that's not my jam. I don't even understand it. When my husband and I go out, or my friends go out, and we see people and they're like at a table surrounded, but they're all on their phone, I don't get it. Like, where's the conversation? Did I miss it? Do we no longer talk to each other? Like, is everything just scrolling aimlessly to like be entertained? Now, I don't know the age, and I don't know if these were people who were given a tablet as a baby, so that's the habit that they now have as an adult. I don't know. I'm not judging it. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. So for those of you who follow me on TikTok, I apologize, because I'm only on TikTok like every 2 to 3 weeks. And I literally have, like, when I look today, I think I had like 70 something activities. I'm a little behind on it. I'm sorry. Not sorry. Okay. I'm there, but I'm not there. It's not. The same thing with Instagram. I checked before I jumped on here. I have like 15 private messages, DMs. Some of them are like a week old or more. I like to live life, okay? I like to be out and about, and I like to sit down with people and break bread and sit at my table and like eat, charcuterie boards and stuff. Like, that's what I'm doing. What can I tell you? So when you're seeing something about me being out of town, trust that's I almost said something. That's old. Anywhere from a month old to a year old, because Gwendolyn don't roll like that. We don't do anything real time, except for like my live shows. That's real time. Other than that, it is not. It's not real time. It's old. Thank you. I appreciate it, because look, I was, I don't check my numbers that often. My work husband, Ron, knows that. I don't check my numbers that often, but I do look at my analytics. I do want to figure out like where people are coming from and where they're watching me and when they're watching me and things like that. So I remember sharing a video of my husband's grandmother. It was her 95th birthday, and we did a portrait session. She got herself dressed. She's like, "It's my turn." I was like, "Okay, great, let's get it." And I could not believe that there was somebody who said they didn't like this video. I got hot. I was like, "Now look, Granny is 95 years old. I know good and darn well. This is one of those heart-touching videos. I know darn well." But whatever. I'm not going to go there. Dr. Tati says, "Good day, all." Yes, it's been a great day over here. It's been a great day. So I think people are burned out. I do believe that, we've had it for so long that some people just scroll aimlessly. And because of that, they don't stop to do a like or to leave a comment. I know I have been guilty sometimes of just doing emojis, but sometimes what I'm looking at truly is fire. So all I can do is emojis. I don't want to write like a dissertation, but that could be it. Now, the last one, they don't know how. And I mean that honestly, because, some of us feel like everybody knows everything and you should just know how to like or reshare somebody's content or repost it. That's just not true. It's not true. When we talk about like liking a YouTube video or what have you, you got to think there is a place to send up emojis like hearts and 100s and confetti. And then there is the actual like button that's way over here on the other side. You may still be new to some of these platforms and may not know how they work. So, people are still learning. And I know that sounds odd, but it's not odd. There are literally hundreds of social media platforms. They don't all work the same. And no, at one point, Instagram, you could reshare people's things or like repost it really easy. And then that went away. And then it went to a place of, I had to find another app to repost something. And then that got kind of wonky. And then if you make it hard for people, they won't even bother. So at this point, I don't repost. But what I will do is I will share it in my Instagram stories. And I share a lot of people's content in my Instagram stories because it's really good. I mean, there's really good stuff out there. The dancing brings me joy. The gospel singers bring me joy. Some really cute jokes bring me joy. Like, there's just some really good stuff out there. But if you don't know how, then you're not going to. So I do believe that for some of this, they're not lurking. They just don't know how to share it. But I do have this that I want to make sure everybody does. And I'm asking for change today. I'm asking for change. Give people their flowers, okay? If you are a content creator, and content creating at this point, I think goes to everybody who's putting something out. God bless us. Because we're all kind of in this boat. I mean, some of us do it all the time. Some of us do it like every now and then. Some of us get paid to do it. God bless you. It's a full-time job. It's a job, okay? But give folks their flowers. Let people know, you know what? I actually enjoy what you do, and I want to keep seeing you do what you do. Tell them. Because if no one ever tells you, depending on your mindset, you may just be like, you know what? What's the point? Now, Gwendolyn is a soapbox kid. It could be, I remember starting this, I had like, 0 people? 0 people. And yet and still, every Friday, my first year, I showed up. every Friday. And then I had like 1 to 2, then I had like 4, and then a couple of folks over here and a couple of folks over there. It's great, right? And again, everyone does not show up live. Some folks watch the replay and leave comments. Give folks their flowers. Now, as a soapbox kid, I'm going to talk all the time because I got plenty to say as a Virgo. You know, we stay looking at people and observing and like judging people. So I'm okay with that. It's almost our season, Virgos. It's almost our season. But everybody else may not have that mindset. Some other people may need to know that somebody's looking, and trust. There is always somebody looking. Even when you think no one cares, no one appreciates what I'm doing, I'm out here dancing, putting out these routines, and it feels like nothing's happening. Somebody is watching your story. Somebody is. I'm at a place where let folks know that you're watching their story. Let them know. I really enjoyed this episode, right? And I will tell you this, and it's not to like toot my own horn, because I can definitely toot it, toot. I have no problem doing that. But when I believe in what someone is putting out, if I can't be there live, I will binge watch their content. Now I'm gonna call out the conference call that is now on Indie Suit Media. I will tell you, there have been a couple of times I have made road trips from Houston back to Arlington, which is 4 hours. And I have binge listened. I mean, although it is on my phone in the car, I have listened to their show and just about had car accidents because the show is so off the chain, right? But when I get home, I go back and I leave comments because I want them to know I watched it and I enjoyed it. People need to know. It doesn't hurt you. It doesn't take away from you to let somebody know. Like if you're watching their stuff, then let them know. If you really like it, then subscribe. Now, I will tell you, I live a next to no notification life. My phone stays on silent. I don't want to hear anything at any time. And I know you're thinking, but don't you get customer calls? I do get customer calls. It has a different ring. It rings on my laptop. So I know it's a customer call when it rings my laptop. I don't want to hear anything. So because I don't do notifications, I put people's content on my calendar. I have the GNC Sports Talk Tuesday night, 7 p.m. Central on my calendar. That's what I do because I want to be there. Shout out to Black 8th Element. I'm 1 = 3. So yes, you are, sir. You are 1 = 3. Thank you for showing up. Tati says, yes, you will. If G be for yay, who be against you? Thank you, Dr. Tachi. Yes. I'm just trying to say, I mean, it's just, I get it. I get it and I don't. I come from a different time. And my mother says hello to my brother. Black 8th Element. I come from a time of, we all helped each other. Like I keep going back to this, and I don't think it's nostalgia, and I don't believe it's just coincidental that I'm reflecting on it. But we were a village as kids. I knew the parents and their kids, and they knew us, and we grew up together, right? If we didn't have something, we shared it. We didn't leave somebody behind. Like this, it wasn't one of us. It was all of us. So if you fought one of us, if you got into a scrap with one of us, you was fighting a whole bunch of kids. I mean, like me, my neighbors, my cousins, it was some stuff. Different times. And so I still have that mentality of if my people are going for something, whatever I can do to support them, I want to support them. So give people their flowers. It's not going to take from you. And I will say this too, because I do believe in karma. If you put good juju out in the world, good juju comes back to you. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying go out there and do stuff just to get from somebody else, because again, that's transactional. Truly, with your heart, if you believe in what someone is doing, support them. That's all we're saying. That's all we're saying. And there are a lot of people out here, and I say it. There is a young man today. I don't know his name. He came into my feed, but his content is if Alexa was Trini, like from Trinidad, and it is hilarious, right? Hilarious. So yes, I want to reshare his content, and yes, I'm following this kid because I like what he's putting out. It's that easy. There's more than enough pie out here for all of us to win. More than enough. And consider this. What if we all put our resources together? If we pulled it together, imagine how far we could go. Just saying. Just saying. While I'm saying that, let me say this, because it's about that time. It's about that time we get off the soapbox. You can join the 𝐂𝐸𝐴𝐸 email list. I'm a little late on this month's email, but it's coming. It is coming, trust. And again, I know you're all enjoying my beautiful wine glass here, because we do enjoy wine and time with our friends. So you can check out the Veiled Vault. It is on 𝐂𝐸𝐴𝐸𝐿.com. Get your latest, greatest indie TV show and podcast materials, or merch, as they say, because merchandise just takes too much time to say. So we'll just say merch. Okay, there you go. So let me say this as I wrap this up, because it is Friday. I have to get ready for what's going down tonight. Since you're all here and I got your attention, we are going to be doing what we always do over on 𝐂𝐸𝐿 Media. 𝐂𝐸𝐿 Media. If you're not connected, go on to my home channel, scroll down, you will see 𝐂𝐸𝐿 Media there. You can subscribe to them. We're going to be in the interactive chat at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central for an encore episode of Guuuuurl Listen. And we have a brand new episode of Ladies Listen Up at 7:30. So you want to tune in. I know you do. Come on, man. Who doesn't like? I think I said I don't know, 5,000 times. God bless me. Yes, man. The merch be merching. It be merchant, but it's cute. It's beautiful. And it's what we would want to do when we're enjoying these brand new shows. So let me say this as I close this out. If you have not talked to a loved one or a friend in the last 24 hours, I am going to tell you right here, right now, do that today. I know that's not the message you were looking for. I will say this. Time is short, people. Time is short. We are here one day and we are gone the next. Don't let this time pass you by. If you've got some BS argument between you, put that aside. Pick up the phone, make the phone call, send the text, drive over, whatever it is you have to do, because you don't get this time back. You know what I'm saying? So do that. Take care of yourself. Take care of your loved ones. Like somebody's video. Make sure you like this video and also subscribe to my YouTube channel. I will see you all. Do I want to do something next week? No, I'm going to do something in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks. And I believe, because I've been marinating on this, I've been sitting on it. I want to talk about getting right with God. Yes, I said that. I'm going to do it. Now, my mama told me years ago that I should probably look into preaching, and I didn't do it because I didn't do it. But I can give y'all a sermon real quick. Trust and believe that. I'm gonna stir something up in 2 weeks. I'm gonna see you all there. Enjoy your weekend. Thank you for watching another episode of Guuuuurl Listen. Be sure to tune in every other Friday at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. And we also invite you to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel.